Welcome back to Bloomfield, Canada, everybody. As you can see, I'm currently liming the field. I have to go pick up some more lime. Uh, this runs out very quickly with the very low pH that we have. Something else I kind of did in between the episodes. So I was testing out some different places to do it, but I decided to buy a sugar mill, which is why our money is a little low. I also have some fertilizing contracts going on right now to kind of supplement that a little bit. But yeah, I bought a sugar mill and I actually put it directly on the sugarcane field. The reason I did that was I was not really making as much money from the sugarcane as I would have liked. And it's a lot of, I mean, it's a decent amount of money. It's just so much work. Actually, let me pull off. You can see here's the sugarcane. And there's the sugar mill on the sugarcane field. I don't think we're going to lose too much yield having it there. And I wanted to put it close so I can, easily have a drop-off area for it. Because something else I also tested and found was a good trailer to use that'll actually hook on to the sugarcane harvesters. So that way I can kind of do it all in one, just pick it up and then go drop it off right there at the sugar mill and continue on. So, but yeah, the reason I kind of chose to do the sugar mill, we're going to need sugar eventually. So it's something that we're going to need to get at some point. And it'll just make the profits from the sugar cane a little bit better, and I think we're gonna kind of get our money's worth for the harvester and all that a little faster going that way. So if I end up finding out that I need a little bit more sugar cane to, for the productions and things when we get into that, then I can always buy another small field to kind of supplement to it. But for now, I think it's fine as is. That way now I can focus all my purchasing on getting harvesting equipment, so that way I can buy another field to put some sort of arable crop on. And I think I've mentioned this in the past as well. That will be soybeans to start, just because it gives a decent amount of cash to sell. It gives straw for my cows, which is something I definitely need. And even in the future, we can kind of keep doing soybeans to give. There's a soy drink, or not soy drink. I don't remember exactly what it was called. One of the productions, I think it was in the milk. Maybe it was soy. I guess that makes sense. Soy milk. But yeah, that's in the productions for the milk production that I want to buy. So soy makes sense for that, and then I kind of go from there and figure out what else I need for the productions and things like that. And I could always turn the second field into a grass field and just kind of double down on the profits. I haven't decided what I want to do with that yet. I guess I want to see, with us having kind of what we need equipment wise for now. I kind of want to see how long it takes, like how much money I can make in a year from essentially just the grass and the sugar. There is one more thing I want to buy specifically for selling the sugar, and I'll show you in a sec, but it's not that big of an expense. I could probably actually do it right now. And yeah, let's actually just go into the store. So it's a modded trailer that's an auto load. I also picked up a few more auto loads to try if I wanted to try some different bale. Like maybe something like this. It's kind of expensive, but should work. The one I wanted to get was this. That'll hold the pallets of sugar. Is that the right big bag pallet? Yeah. I don't know why it's called big bag trailer. They look like they're opposite. But yeah, everything I want is in there. So that'll work. The sugar is in there. So yeah, so this will be, it's only 6,000. Actually, I'll just buy this now. Let's keep it lizard. Let's change the color. Let's do a massy color, because you know me and my red. Some black. Yeah, I like that. Cool. Or have to come back and get that later. Can I fit through there? Looks like it. So we'll use that to sell off the sugar and when we get to that point in the season. I also did, without saving, of course, I did fast forward a few months just to double check that the sugarcane will grow. And it does. Even in April, you can start to see some growth. So before that, since I don't have I haven't modded this to have the small wheels, the thin wheels that don't damage the crop. I don't think in the first stage it should matter, but just in case, I'm gonna get this when I'm done liming the grass field, get this over and lime the sugarcane field, and then do the same thing for the fertilizing. And yeah, and that's really the plan for right now. Just kind of get the fields ready. We should be coming up to a grass cut here in the next few months. I'm thinking maybe May. I think it's in the first stage of growth now, so I guess that would be May. That should be ready. So yeah, we're getting about three cuts on the grass a year. I do want to use some of the silage. I mean, obviously it won't be silage right out of the gate, but some for the TMR. Hopefully the cows can hold off a little bit until then. Actually, let's clean this part up first. The AI misses a little bit every once in a while. Right. It is very satisfying to watch it go from like a red to a green. Hopefully we will in the future. I think we're gonna probably lime every time just to kind of keep it up to date, or keep the pH up. That way we every time we lime, it won't use this much. It'll just use it won't use nearly as much. We won't have to fill it up as much. Makes it a little bit easier, a little less trips to the store. I could eventually get a container to put on the farm to hold lime. I'll probably end up actually doing that, but for now, I think we're okay. So, okay, this guy's just about... Oh, he just finished. So we need to go to 17. I just borrowed one spreader for all of them, and I just stayed on the left side of the map. I've said it a lot of times, but that right portion behind the tracks, it's just kind of annoying to get to. I don't like going over there if I can avoid it. And since we're lowering the contracts, it's really not necessary to do that, in my opinion, at least. So, all right, let's go see where we can turn in. Okay, we can turn both these in. Actually, let's put the details on. Okay, so the one we're doing now is actually the one we leased, so maybe I should have saved that for last, but it's fine. We're kind of already going on it. All right, so let's check on you. You're definitely going to run out. So let's check on the cows. Cows are still doing good. Yeah, they're running out of straw. Let's see. I do want to keep the manure going. Is there anything in this? There is not. Let's actually buy some straw. Yeah. I guess 4 will be, how many liters is that? About 36. So how big is this? Doesn't say. Let's check it in the store. Just don't want to buy more than I actually need. So it holds 25. So let's get around 20 if possible. $18. That should work. Yeah. I could buy maybe one of these. 23. Nah, that's fine. So I could drive that over there and then drive this over there. Or I could just drive this. Because I'm going to have to drive it back anyways. So, yeah, I'll just drive this over there, pick them up, and, you know, drive back slowly. Watch out, dear. It's kind of good that there isn't too much traffic right now. The traffic on this map has definitely gotten annoying. Of course, traffic on every map gets annoying at some point. It's just the way this game goes. But I like having it on because it makes it feel a little more realistic. Makes it feel like I'm not the only one out here doing things. There are some maps that have specific traffic to where you have, you know, farm type equipment driving around, which is kind of cool. That is not on this one though. It's still a great map. I know I complain about things all the time, but I really like this map, which is obviously why I decided to do a series on it. It's just, you know, a nice open map, nice big fields. It's just taken us a while to get to the point where we can actually utilize the big fields, but like I said, we're little steps, we'll get there. Alright, no crazy turn. Oh, that's only 9,000? I thought meters cubed was the same as liters. I guess not. Well, that's fine. This is enough for now. Just to top off. Don't want to spend too much money on straw. Let's see if we can do this turn without losing one. This car behind me is going to be angsty. You can pass. There's no one coming. Of course, it is a double line. Go ahead. Go for it. Oh, now you can't. Ooh, field 17 is finished. I feel like there's something I should do with this area here. It almost feels like, you know, wasted space being open like that. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna... Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Got a little too ahead of myself. Should have just kept going how I was. Would have been fine. Oh, well. Stuck. There we go. Oh, so it was 18. It was just registering me only carrying one. Okay, cool. So that'll be nice. 18. Alright, so this is needing to be filled again. Looks like there's just a strip left here on this field. Then I'll get over and do the sugarcane field. Hopefully that doesn't take too many loads. Maybe one? Probably two. Oh, and the fertilizing was done. I do want to send you to another field. Well, let's go over here and do field 12. Hopefully there's enough fertilizer. There might not be. Of course, we're not halfway done yet, so it was completely filled. There we go. Missed a little corner there, but should be good. All right. Oh, it's missing 120 because it looks like they're full. Yeah, we're just leave that there and fill it up when they use a little bit more of the straw. So I have thought about using those bulk sheds where we currently have all the bales, or, you know, not bales, and trying to think through what I want to do with the silage, because I've mentioned this before, but I do want to eventually do corn for the silage, which I understand, like, it doesn't give you as much year over year, especially with seasons on, as grass does. But I just feel like, you know, it's a little bit more realistic. I haven't done corn silage. I mean, I've done it before, but I haven't like done it long term on a farm. I've just kind of harvested it once, essentially, just to try it out. But I kind of want to do it, you know, long term as our steady source of silage, essentially. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy some more. So I have thought about that, and you know, I do have the TMR mixer that can pick up off the ground, so I kind of already have that ready. And then after I get, you know, a forage harvester or something, I really don't need, or not a forage harvester. Oh, I forget what they're called. They pick up the loose. I have to check now. They pick up the loose Forge wagon. There you go. Loose material. Let's see, I was gonna buy some lime. Let's just buy another 8. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a forge wagon to pick that up and make the loose material. For now though, I think I'm gonna leave it, maybe just because I have, you know, I have all those bales of hay that I kind of need to get through. So maybe I'll just tentatively set it for once I get to the point where I'm running out of that hay and I need to cut another field of hay. Maybe that'll be the point that I decide to get rid of the baler and kind of use that money for a forge wagon and just start using those bulk sheds how they were probably meant to be. I'll probably do straw on one side, hay on the other side, and then I'll build some spots for the silage. Just because, you know, you can pick up straight from there for the silage. So I'll probably build 2, maybe 3 of them, just to kind of have, you know, one is my working, you know, where I'm putting my stuff in, one that's fermenting, and one that's finished, kind of at all times. That way I, you know, can use, you know, I'm ready for silage. I have some working, and then, you know, go from there. So hopefully all that made sense. I'm kind of thinking out loud here, so sometimes my brain can be a little bit confusing when it comes to this kind of stuff, so hopefully that all made sense. Then again, just because I say it doesn't mean that's what's going to happen, because I change my mind very frequently, as I'm sure you've probably seen if you've been following this series. And again, as always, I just take this time to let you know that if you ever have any suggestions, please let me know. I know I'm still a new channel. There's not too many people really watching at this point, but if you are listening, first of all, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. And yeah, leave me a comment and let me know what you think and suggestions, what you think I could do, and or really just commenting and let me know that you are watching would be fantastic. For me personally, and also, I mean, second-handedly for the YouTube algorithm, it really likes comments. But that's not really my main goal in asking for comments. It's really just to make sure I'm making videos that you guys actually like and like to watch. Because I enjoy watching farming simulator videos as well as playing the game, of course. So I'm just really just trying to bring that to other people like me who like to watch. Because, you know, sometimes there's so many maps to play on, there's no way you can play them all. There's just absolutely no way, unless you do like a really, really short time period. So a lot of times, like, you know, maybe you like Bloomfield Canada, but just haven't got around to playing on it. You can kind of play on it through me if that works for you, to where I'm, you know, kind of exploring the map for you and seeing all that has to offer. So, I mean, yeah, that's what I like to do when I watch videos. Sometimes I watch videos and end up playing on that map anyways, but yeah, a lot of the times I'm just kind of watching because I know I'm not going to really play on it. Like one map I know everyone plays on that I haven't really got around to is No Man's Land. I know it's very, very popular. I feel like when I get into an open environment like that, you have so many options as to what you can do. I never know where to start. I'm just like completely lost. I'm like, I don't know what to start with. Plus, I mean, what you actually start with on there is most of the time it's logging, and that is just not my favorite thing to do. I'm not a huge fan of logging. All right, with my ranting out of the way, I guess it's not really ranting. Ranting is negative, I feel like. That was more positive, I guess. Anyways, here I go again. Yeah, so that field is all done. all limed. I just need some fertilizer, which shouldn't be too bad because we've been keeping up on the fertilizer. So now we can go over here to the sugarcane field, get some lime on this. And I'm gonna get a worker started here. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. It's still in the yellow. It's not red yet, but still gonna take quite a bit. Of course you got stuck. You know, there's a pole there. Can't deal with the pole. Actually, let's go over a little bit more. Make sure we finish it. There we go. It should work. That should be... Yeah, don't turn that in yet because that's where we're borrowing from. Yeah, 70%. Actually, it's kind of an eyesore how dirty this is, so I'm going to drive this over and get it cleaned off. Nice and slow drive. That should be close enough. So another purchase we need to make that's probably not really necessary, especially now with the sugar mill, until we get more arable fields, is I do want to get a... I don't know if you remember when I bought this, but there were two... like the flat top bins where you can store grains and things that I got rid of because I didn't want them. Of course, by doing that, now I have nowhere to store things like that. So I do want to build one of those, actually kind of where I am now. It's just, you know, I don't really have the funds for it. Let me actually check to see how much those are. So, which one would I buy? Probably this big one, you know, 150 grand. And I'd probably just put it, I don't want to put it back here because it's hard to get in and out of. So I'd actually probably put it, maybe not on the road. Probably somewhere like that. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect right now, of course, but you know, it'll block off this kind of area, but I don't know what use that really is for anyways, so yeah. That's probably what I'll do there, and you know, still have this nice open spot. Does kind of bother me that that looks like that. It's fine. I guess I just leave it for now. Oh, not ready yet. How are they doing? What are they? So decent amount of milk, decent amount of slurry actually. Let's check again. I forget when milk is sold. Probably missed it. September. Okay, yeah, we can wait till then. We should have a decent amount of milk to sell in September. Alright, so he's chugging along. He's stopped for I'm not sure what reason. I really have no idea why he stopped. Okay. Well, I guess I can finish it up for you. Alright, well I think that's going to do it for today's episode. I'm going to get these fertilizing contracts finished up. Finish up doing the fertilizing for our fields, and I might bring you back during the fertilizing, or I might bring you back kind of afterwards to when we start cutting the grass, because I think that's the next thing that'll happen. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Have a good one.